I really do think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the conversation.
Well, then it's got to be about Gauntlet then, right?
It isn't about Gauntlet, but I do have something to say about Gauntlet, so I'll save that for...
Never coming back ever.
All right, let's do this. What? There's some kind of fight going on in the chat room. 3, 2, 1. Go Nintendo Podcast, episode 492, the Shaymin Podcast.
The Seamus Podcast?
No. Lobster Head! Shaymin is a grass-type Pokemon. It's a legendary Pokemon. While it's not known to evolve into or from another Pokemon, it has a second form activated by using a Gracidia flower.
Yes.
In the daytime. Its original form, land form, will then become sky form.
We know.
Shaymin was officially revealed in February 2008 when it was listed as the star of Giratina and the Sky Warrior. And in early June of the same year, its sky form was revealed, which takes on the flying type as a secondary type.
I mean, that guy looks like such a cutie, though. Why would he be involved with Sky Warriors?
Well, you gotta fight. Pokemon have to fight. It's the only thing they know how to do. Shaymin is a small white hedgehog-like Pokemon. In land form, it has green grass-like fur.
Does he move really fast?
It looks like it's moving pretty fast here. And a pink flower with 2 leaves on each side of its head, which resembles the Gracidia flower. Here, that's a Gracidia flower. Several Gracidia-like flowers also appear on its back whenever it feels comfortable.
Just throw a couple flowers out.
Wine and cheese it. On its back whenever it's comfortable, but when it senses an impending danger, it rapidly hides its back. Its legs are short, and its underside is plump. Shaymin is the smallest legendary Pokemon to date. In sky form, it has a slender canine appearance with the resemblance of a small reindeer. The fur on its back becomes a mohawk, and it has a red flower petal on the right side of its neck, resembling a scarf or a cape. It has flat white ears resembling wings, a small ruff on the front of its neck, and a stumpy tail. Shaymin will change into sky form back if it touches a Gracidia. That's all it says. Reverts to land form at night, or if it's frozen. Shaymin can instantly purify any polluted areas of all impurities in the air and transform it into a lush field of flowers. Ooh.
That's pretty legendary.
It takes in polluted air, purifies it inside the body, breaks it down into water and light, and releases the purified substance into a violent, explosive burst.
Out its butt.
Its power varies on the type of pollution absorbed. Shaymin can also communicate with telepathy and sense the gratitude of others.
I sense your gratitude.
Each season,
No, don't say anything.
I know.
I sense it.
Each season, Shaymin gathers with others in a flower field somewhere and migrates from there. The behavior is called flower carrying because a new field of flowers grow where it lands. Shaymin is also attracted to areas where there is a lot of gratitude. Its personality is almost opposite with each form. In land form, it's shy and easily scared. While in sky form, it's courageous and playful. If wet, it shakes itself to dry off and exhibits the behavior of scratching itself with a hind leg. Shaymin lives in fields of flowers since it camouflages by curling itself up.
To throw in there.
Yeah, right. It can easily escape people's notice. It has been seen liking sweet food. Shaymin is the only known Pokemon to know Seed Flare. It's 492. It's cute. It looks like a reindeer. It likes to be wet. You got the story.
Can I see it?
Sure.
It's very grateful. It's a grateful type Pokemon.
So land form, bigger one. Sky form, smaller one.
Oh, yeah. Those little cuties.
They are.
Little cutie.
I sense your gratitude, Shaymin. So that's your Pokemon. I'm reading Pokemon because Mom Brain's not here. She is visiting family, and she will not return until Monday. So if you're tuning in to get the music section, get the hell out of here because we're not doing it.
Whoa.
All right, you said Gauntlet.
I did mention Gauntlet.
Because I've been saying I have something to talk to Lou about that he will be interested in. And he suggested Gauntlet. It's not Gauntlet, but we do have Gauntlet news.
Project Hammer?
No. So that Gauntlet game that was canceled for the DS,
yeah.
Tim Schafer, his company Double Fine, they do I'm trying to think of something you would know. It doesn't matter. Tim
they-
Schafer's
they did
really
Psychonauts.
did a
I
really
know Psychonauts.
See?
okay.
See, I remember I got you that Psychonauts T-shirt
Oh, that's right. All right.
that you gave to me 20 years ago
Yeah.
that I saved and I gave it back to you that you've never worn since.
I have
gave
worn it. I just wear it sparingly
Well, it
because
has a lot of holes in it, doesn't it?
No, I gave him a brand
Oh,
new
that's
one.
right. I forgot.
I haven't been wearing it a lot. 'cause I'm
His
afraid I'm gonna ruin it.
size, brand new, Raw Meat Cowboy size, never been worn.
Medium. But that Gauntlet, that guy, that he's been doing a video series on YouTube of like different games and different developers, and he had on one of the people that worked on Gauntlet DS, and it's like a 3-part video series, and they actually play the game. Like they have like the finished game that never was released, so you can see people playing it to see what it was like.
They did that. I remember it was finished and ready to go, and then you're just like, nope, not doing it.
I think I heard about that series actually.
Yeah, the cover art and everything.
Yeah, the game was done. The problem was midway fell apart.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
If they only released the game, then they could have been saved.
well, the game's done. You know, it might leak on the internet someday, and then we can all play it.
Didn't they do an episode about like the making of Doom?
I don't know because I haven't been keeping up with it, but I did say they did an episode of Aladdin.
Oh, yeah,
both
that's right.
Aladdins, the Genesis and the Super Nintendo, and then they did the Jungle Book was part of that too, because that was Virgin at
Yeah.
the time. So no, it's not about Gauntlet. It is about something else. So I've been cleaning up my office and organizing things and getting live streaming and recording stuff ready for the Wii U. Because I'm going to do backlogged Wii and Wii U games, which we could still do Sprite Ripper stuff on too. But yesterday I was talking to people on Twitter and on the site about how I was setting this up, and I wanted suggestions for backlog games that people wanted to see played.
Oh, is it Robin Hood?
It is not Robin Hood. By and large, many requests for the Dog Island.
Really?
And I was like, Luke was just talking about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'd be interested in playing the Dog Island
Wow.
again, but
Why so much interest in it? I would definitely go for your play again.
I think so much interest because of your fantastical stories about it that we told on the podcast over the years.
It's like Skyrim for little kids.
For little doggies.
So I'm serious. If you want to play it, that could be our first one. We could start that. I'm not going to do live stream to start off. I'm just going to you'll play it and I'll watch and we'll talk about it and whatever. Be jerks about it, honestly.
Be jerks about
TV
it.
14 jerks, not TV mature
So
jerks.
I'll have to
No naming like you named them last time. Exactly.
Well, I wouldn't do that this time.
I take it seriously. You started off what you thought was going to be a joke, and then you actually saw the game through to the end. So
Yeah.
it's a different story.
Yeah, you formed a real bond with
It's a
it.
different.
know.
It's a different story. It's a dog story.
Had his little
Little
aviator
what's the
goggles, a little scarf in his backpack. He was going down in his minecart with the wind blowing through his hair.
This was
adorable.
This was a very important time in Luke's life. So yeah, if you're interested, I'm more than willing to record it.
I am interested in this.
Well, then I guess we'll be doing that. But yeah, if you have suggestions, I put up a post on the site yesterday, and there's also a tweet asking for your suggestions, and you guys have been giving a lot. We've actually had some suggestions from people at Nintendo.
For the Dog Island?
Not Dog Island, no. But yeah, you can leave your suggestions there. Or if you can't find either of those things, just shoot me an email. I'll read it that way. And I have our good friend Poopaloop working on a nice little intro for it. So he's working on that now, or just started it now. So first video, I don't know. Depending on what we do and how we start, it could be next week. But that's that. So Dog Island coming to you. If you've ever missed out on the Dog Island, when you see it, you're going to really regret missing out on it.
Yeah, it was good.
Also, I have a message from a podcast listener that was sent to Mom Brain that she passed on to me. This is from Mikey, and it is not Nikki Hill. He says, Mom Brain, all that I have to say is I can't get enough GoNintendo. All of you make my week so much more tolerant and enjoyable. I laugh and laugh every week during your podcast, and it just makes me escape reality. You don't know how much your podcast means to me, and I look forward to it every week. Please know that all of you make one fan super happy. Please tell Raw Meat to keep up the good work, and that you make a fan like me enjoy your podcast every week. Yeah, just one thing. You guys are amazing, fun, and funny. I love you all, and love you guys so much. Well, thank you very much, Mikey.
Thank you, Mikey.
So now, Mikey, if you were listening to Lube's stories of the Dog Island, now you actually get to see his adventures. All right, that's all that. Oh, I gotta say my hello, Sir Shandy and Twisted In and Metasov and T27 Duck and Wired and SD Sick Hero and whoever else I missed in there. I saw there was some kind of fight going on in there. Twisted End says, so anyone want to play Smash Brothers with me after the podcast? Lube wants to play Smash Brothers.
I'll play.
Herbie will play Smash Brothers. This week was a Nintendo Direct. So we have a lot of Nintendo Direct news to talk about, but other stuff happened in the week before we get to that. Wired is asking, I guess it's supposed to be weird because he's spelling it like we. He says, hi, Lube. Have you ever tried adult chocolate milk? Hello, you're a Pecker. I'm guessing that means with alcohol, right?
I guess so, but no, I haven't.
I don't know why that question came to his mind, but he needs to know. If that's what you're talking about with alcohol, let us know. If you mean something else, I don't know that I want to know. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D is coming out soon. We now know it's coming out February 13th. And we have some more details on some items that were updated for the game. One of the biggest updates comes from the Bomber's Notebook, which is something you get from the Bombers gang early on in the game, and it helps you track events as to what's happening when and who you've met and stuff like that. And Mr. Miyamoto suggested that the Bombers Notebook had to be completely redone for this version of the game, and this was to make players more aware of the hidden events included in the game. The notebook now makes use of the 2 screens on the 3DS, and it acts more like an electronic notebook to lead players around. So now you can set alarms for meetings you're supposed to have in a game so you don't forget. So if you're supposed to meet somewhere at a certain time, you can set that alarm in your diary or you're in your Bomber's Notebook, and you'll get a notification when it's time to go. There's other updates too, but it sounds like it'll be much easier to keep track of all the other events going on in and around Termina.
Like the Unabomber's Notebook.
I don't think it's the same thing. I
Kill
don't think
this
he's in
person
Majora's
at this
Mask.
time.
This book is just about killing people. Master Monster says, can't wait to see the silly doggy race in 3D. Yellow always wins. That and much more you must see.
Is it true that yellow always wins?
I don't know. I mean, if he says it's true, then I believe him.
All right.
Mr. Miyamoto had an interview all about non-game stuff. This is a Nintendo Dream. Mr. Miyamoto's favorite food. What do you think? Guesses? Any guesses?
Sushi.
Sushi.
Guess rice. Rice.
Is it fish related?
No.
Oh, I want to withdraw my guesses.
You're both wrong.
I guess
It's-
rice.
He says pasta.
Oh, because he likes Italian plumbers. Of course.
That's gotta be it, yes. He says noodles are my favorite food.
Oh, noodles. Yeah, that makes sense. Ramen noodles, probably.
He says if it's noodles like ramen or udon, everything goes.
Yeah, I was gonna
Anyway,
say
if
udon.
it isn't noodles, I'm greatly troubled. So he's very into noodles. Least favorite food, what do you think it is?
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
Head cheese.
His least favorite food is liver.
Oh yeah, liver's pretty
Hates it. He
rough.
says he's been trying to overcome the bad taste all of his life and he just can't do it. He doesn't
That's
like it.
rough. That's a rough one.
Favorite animal?
Kitty cats.
Cats.
No, kitty cats.
Kitty cats. Pardon me.
Does Pokemon count as an animal?
I can't say anything.
Pikachu.
Wait, is it cats?
I can't say anything. I'm asking for your answer if you have one.
Okay.
Guess horses.
Tanuki.
First he says Pikmin, then he laughs. And he says, I've always liked dogs. However, I like cats about as much too.
Ooh.
So he likes cats. What type of music does he really like?
I'm gonna guess Japanese folklore music.
I'm guessing classical or jazz, possibly.
He likes bluegrass music.
What?
Oh,
That's a
right.
lie.
He does play the banjo.
Yeah, of course.
He is asked what is his current obsession, so like the hobby that he's currently really involved in right now.
Planking.
Planking.
Parkour.
It is swimming. He's obsessed
Oh.
with swimming, he says right now.
Planking. That's good.
Planking is very funny. That's about all the stuff you need to hear. There's other little tidbits in there, but now you know a little bit more about Miyamoto, the person, rather than the game developer. He's also asked about what you ate yesterday and what did you eat today and all that stuff, but you got all the good points.
They ate noodles. We know.
Liver. The first comment comes from the Keys Effect, and he talks about swimming. He mentions the Miyamoto swimming comment, and he says, next Mario game is going to be all swimming levels confirmed. But seriously, is it just me or is Miyamoto an extremely active man despite being 62 years old? He does seem to be quite active, and he looks quite healthy as well, so it seems like it's paying off. As the Sekiro said something that I can't say. It's pretty funny. Something in reference to the music that Miyamoto likes.
Oh.
Take the music Miyamoto likes and apply the stereotypical Japanese way of speaking, and you get the answer. This week's European downloads. What did Europe get? They got 3D Afterburner 2. This is a completely remastered version of the Sega arcade classic. Pilot your F-14D fighter through enemy territory, blasting away squadrons of enemy fighters. This arcade masterpiece now features stereoscopic 3D, a choice of real arcade cabinets, new difficulty settings, as well as visual adjustment options. Blast your way through 23 stages to unlock a special mode with even more gameplay enhancements. If that doesn't tickle your fancy, you can get SpongeBob SquarePants Plankton's Robotic Revenge, which has been out for a while, but is now digitally available.
Yeah, there's a new movie coming out, so they're going to push all that SpongeBob
know,
stuff down your throat.
Monster Combine or Monster Combine TD is available. Only you can rewrite the story and save the world from the tragic fate. Become a summoner to protect a prestigious school of wizardry and witchcraft. With the help of your new companion, Katrina, defend the school's gates by summoning weird-looking creatures coming from old tales and mythologies. Fresh and intuitive drag-and-drop gameplay. Move your monsters as if you were moving pieces on a game board. Use the elemental cards to make your monsters evolve, or combine two of them to heal your most valuable one. Summoning cards summoning cards being randomly dealt, you'll have to quickly react and renew your strategy all the time. Katrina is helping you by casting some powerful spells. The story features colorful characters and multiple choice dialogue, simple and addictive. Monster Combine TD is a game for everyone, from tower defense lovers to casual gamers. Well, I don't like tower defense, so I like some casual games though. The Amazing Spider-Man is now digitally available. The Amazing Angry Birds Star Wars is available digitally. Mario Characters theme for 3DS. Mario Items theme for 3DS. Special offers on Adventure Time. Explore the dungeon because I don't know. Ben 10 Omniverse 2. One Piece Romance Dawn. One Piece Unlimited World Red. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2. Project Cross Zone. Dress to Play Magic Bubbles and Dress to Play Cute Witches. Deals on all those games. On Wii U, digital is The Amazing Spider-Man, Angry Birds, Star Wars. Family Tennis SP, the WiiWare game, has gotten a Wii U port, and Sheen N has done the port, even though they aren't involved in the original. The classic Konami SNES game Axelay is available. Pilot the prototype Axelay ship against a mysterious alien armada intent on conquering a galaxy. Use a wide range of weaponry across vertical and horizontal scrolling stages, from planets of flame to sprawling space stations on your way to destroying the alien space. Axelay is renowned for its excellent arcade-style graphics, high-quality sound, and intense yet rewarding gameplay, developed by Konami's masters of the shooter genre. Also available, a game Kirby and I are interested in, Demon's Crest, is finally available on the Wii U Virtual Console in Europe. Special offers on Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon because I don't know, Ben 10 Omniverse, Family Party, 30 Great Games, Obstacle Arcade, Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 1 and 2, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, One Piece Unlimited World Red, and Unepic. There's the Indie Connections sale. So sales on indie games like Bit Trip presents Runner 2 Future Legend of Rhythm Alien, Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship Edition, Chasing Aurora, SteamWorld Dig, Tesla Grad, and Swords and Soldiers. Lots of deals, lots of sales. It's the end of the year, or no, it's the beginning of the new year, so it's sale time. Got to go to work. First comment comes from Rainbow Gazelle. And they say, I might get something from the Indie Connection sale. Also, Nintendo, enough with the Mario themes. You have other franchises. Got to get all the Mario out of the way before they move on.
Dog Island theme.
I don't think that's going to happen. We are not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about it. It's all rumors about. We were getting rumored information that the new 3DS was going to launch in North America on February 13th, and that was 99% true.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. Get your boyfriend a new 3DS.
The Nintendo Direct was announced. Oh, this is something I should talk about. The Kickstarter for Nintendo Force's 2015 subscriptions is now available. Now, again, if you remember last year, this Kickstarter is for your subscription to the magazine. It's not just sending us money and we make enough to make the magazine and then you have to pay for a subscription to the magazine. You are pledging your subscription to the magazine. So a digital, a print, or both. And then there's other tiers if you'd like to donate more. But if you just want to continue your subscription, go to the Kickstarter and do it through there. That's how we did it last year, and it was a big success. That's how we're doing it this year. We have, I don't remember, it's like a $55,000 goal or something like that. And we have over 50 days left on the Kickstarter, and we're already at like 35,000. So things are going very well so far. So thank you to everybody that's donating. I guess you liked 2014. The 2015 issue coming out might be next week. We're wrapping up some stuff this weekend on it, but it should be out next week, late next week. Yeah, we have $35,000 so far. We need $55,000, and we have 53 more days to do it, so we should be just fine. So thank you very much to everybody that is pledging and likes the magazine and is continuing to donate. I'm going to make the mistake of reading a comment here, but let's go for it. Casey44 says, hope it carries on, as know loads of people love it. This pleases my GoNintendo readers. Well then, these are all nice comments. Yeah, wow, everybody had a nice comment. Thank you. All right, so the Nintendo Direct happened. It was a 45-minute Nintendo Direct. It was the first Nintendo Direct of 2015, so it was a big deal, and Nintendo had lots of stuff to discuss and share. What did I do here? What did I do? So we'll have plenty to talk about as soon as I figure out what the hell just happened here. It was North America, Europe, and Japan. So everybody got some information out of it. Obviously, Japan got information that we didn't. But we got some details on games that we have been waiting to find out more on, so that's good. And we also found out about stuff that was just announced during the Nintendo Direct, a secret stuff. So what did they announce? Well, they started off with Kirby. Do you know anything that happened in this without saying anything?
I'm sorry.
In the Nintendo Direct.
We weren't paying attention.
No, I didn't hear anything about it.
Well, then you'll be very excited. The Nintendo. God damn it.
Oh, wait. Was this the one where they announced the new Star Fox? Or
no.
Okay.
They announced the presentation started off with a brand new trailer for a brand new Fire Emblem game.
I'm sorry, I did hear about that.
It is so there's a new Fire Emblem game coming to the 3DS because the last one was super successful.
Yeah, it's like, I think
the best-selling Fire Emblem game, especially outside of the States or outside of Japan, but
yeah.
It was a huge hit for them. And that was the game they were saying at the time. They said, if this Fire Emblem doesn't sell well, we're going to put the series on the back burner for a while, and things just weren't. They had a really good commercial for it, which I think had a lot to do with the success. But yes, they announced a new Fire Emblem, and they said people in the last game really liked the choices you got to make with characters and relationships and all that, and they said you're going to have more of that than ever before in this one coming up.
Nice. On
top of the traditional battle mechanics, and they have such a really cool thing for battles now. It still's like the traditional overhead map with the sprite-based characters.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you actually meet up with a character and go into a fight, rather than like something flying across the screen and you go to the battle screen, the camera actually zooms down into the map, and the characters like fade in and fade out and fade into like their polygon models. It looks really cool. I really like the way they're doing it. And characters have feet now. Yeah,
I know they explained that in some interview, but I never saw it.
I don't remember what they said, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I remember that too. It's funny because when I watched the trailer, that was the first thing I was looking for. I was like, do the characters have feet? So yeah, no release date or anything like that. And they didn't give a name for North America. It's just new Fire Emblem for 3DS, and in Japan, I think they're calling it right now Fire Emblem If.
That'll be the name. New Fire
Yeah.
Emblem.
Fire
for the
Emblem
new
If
3DS.
is what it translates to, which I guess ties into, you know, the choices you make in the game. And I'm sure it will have something more than Fire Emblem If in North America. Fast forward like to a year and a half from now, and it's called Fire Emblem If. Fire Emblem, huh? So that's coming out on the 3DS. What else did they announce? They surprised us with Wii games being made digitally available on the Wii U. So if you missed out on Wii games and you don't feel like buying actual physical discs because you can play Wii games on Wii U with the disc, but you don't want to take that route, or you'd like to get things cheaper, you can now buy select Wii games for your Wii U. So that launched right after the Nintendo Direct, and right now there's only one available, and it's Super Mario Galaxy 2, and I believe you can get that for $9, which will be cheaper than any retail store you go to. Certainly, even if it's pre-owned, I can't imagine it's going to be $9. It'll probably be like $30. So if you don't mind doing digital, you can go that route. Also coming is Punch-Out Wii and the Metroid Prime trilogy for Wii. You're getting all three of those games, again, I think for $9 in one package. So that's an amazing deal. Those prices aren't going to last. Those are the launch prices, and then they'll go up, but I don't think they'll go up all that much. So that opens the door to more, to allow more companies to bring over their Wii games digital to Wii U owners that don't want to hunt down discs or whatever the case. And like I said, get them cheaper as well. What else was announced? I'm trying to think of things that aren't covered in this press release here. Pokemon Shuffle was announced, which is basically Nintendo's take on like Candy Crush and Soda Crush and all those games. So it's a match 3.
Pet Rescue.
Yeah, sure.
And gosh, what's another? I see these magic something or other, magic pop. I don't know. It's these goddamn commercials all day long.
They
for
are
this
on a
stuff
lot.
now. Yeah, tons of them.
So this is a match 3 game, and it is free to download.
Pet Rescue Saga.
Yeah, that's one. The game is completely free to download, just like all the other, like these other games you're talking about, the other mobile games. And you can play it for free, but it works like those other games too. So you'll have 5 lives, which means 5 chances at completing a puzzle. And if you fail 5 times, you have to wait to build lives back up, or you can purchase lives through the eShop with actual money. So free to play with the option to speed up your game if you want to by purchasing hearts. So it's exactly, I like match 3 games a lot, and if it's free to play, that's fine for me because I never spend real money on them anyway. Like if I dial, I'm like, I play them in my spare time. I don't like sit down to play like Candy Crush Saga. So when, you know, if I spend all my lives and time's up, I'm like, oh, well, and then I go back to it like the next day or something like that. So like I said, that's free to play. Coming out soon, I think. February or March, something like that. That's 3DS eShop. They announced Puzzle and Dragon Z, which we knew was coming to the 3DS in North America. And we also knew that Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Brothers Edition was coming to North America. In Japan, Puzzle and Dragons Z is on 3DS already. And Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Edition, Super Mario Brothers Edition is on its way. In North America, we're getting a retail release that has both games in the cartridge. So we're getting 2 games for the price of 1, which is pretty cool. And obviously, you'll be able to get those through the eShop. Puzzle and Dragons is the huge puzzle franchise in Japan. It's sold over like 40 million copies. Puzzle and Dragons Z alone has sold over 1 million copies on 3DS. The Mario edition's coming out there, and we're getting both here as well, which is pretty cool. I'm into those puzzle games. So, and now we know we're getting 2 for 1. What else? I'm trying to do the little stuff before we get to the big stuff. Fire Emblem games. Ironfall Invasion was talked about, which is a game we've heard something about for a while now. Hello, Video Game Guru. It's basically Gears of War for the 3DS, except you're fighting robots instead of like monsters. But it's a cover system, and enemies flank you, and it plays exactly the same way, regenerating health, all that stuff. It has 6-player local and online multiplayer and it has like the mode we like in Halo, waves of enemies.
Oh,
tougher.
yeah,
It has that, which is pretty cool. Obviously, it has a dedicated single-player campaign as well. It's 60 frames per second when you're not playing with the 3D on. It's coming out this February. I've been excited for that game for a while. It's good, and that's made by a 3-man team, by the way, and it looks really nice. It's very impressive for the type of game it is. Pokemon Shuffle is February. I see that now. Bless you. Codename Steam, they discussed once again. That's coming out May 5th. No, that's not right.
No.
Yeah, I guess that's right. May 15th. That seems far off. I thought it was earlier than that. Well, anyway, Codename Steam, the big thing that they announced this time is that your Fire Emblem Amiibo will be usable in Codename Steam. So Codename Steam is a turn-based game, just like Fire Emblem.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have the Marth, the Ike, the Robin, or Lucina Amiibo from Smash Brothers, you'll be able to use those in Codename Steam and bring those characters into the game for your party. So if you'd like to play as Fire Emblem characters in Codename Steam and have Marth meet Abraham Lincoln because he's in the game, you can do that. So that's a pretty cool use, and it obviously helps people better understand what type of game Codename Steam is. Bandai Namco announced Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy Plus. It's another entry in the long-running Ace Combat series, which is a fighter jet game.
Yeah, it's been around for a while. I remember the Ace Combat 6 was for the PS2.
Your Amiibo also work in this game. You scan in Amiibo, and your jets will have special paint jobs on them, like a Bowser paint job, or a Fox paint job, or a Link paint job. In Europe, they announced a new video-on-demand service that kicks off on February 13th. It's the Nintendo Anime Channel. Stream anime series from the likes of Pokemon, Kirby, Inazuma 11, and more being added regularly. So that wasn't announced for here, just Europe right now. No Captain N. May 15th for Europe, says Nintendo, and thank you. What's the date for Codename Steam in North America? Good sir.
March something?
Talked more about Splatoon. That seems more likely. No.
Or was it February?
It can't. It's got to be earlier than that because I think. I don't know. I'll wait until Nintendo answers. He knows.
I just gotta grab some from my car.
Forgot my hat. Watch out for the. I was gonna say dog. Watch out for the cat when you come back in. Splatoon was discussed. There's more about the plaza in the game, and the plaza connects you to all the different game modes. So it serves as a hub, and also lets you visit the shopping center where you can customize your weapons and outfits. Those are in-game shopping centers, not real money shopping centers. So you have a main weapon, a sub weapon, and a special weapon. You have different outfits that you can pick for your character, and that is coming out later this year. Mario Party 10 has a brand new Amiibo Party mode. March 13th, says Nintendo, for Codename Steam. Thank you. Comanche. Mario Party 10 has the Amiibo Party mode, and it brings Amiibo compatibility to the Mario Party series. Select Amiibo from both the Super Mario Brothers collection and Super Mario collection. What? Super Smash Brothers collection and Super Mario collection. So there's going to be a special Amiibo lineup released for Mario Party 10 or alongside Mario Party 10 that includes characters from this game. But you'll also be able to use your Smash Brothers Amiibo to do the same thing. So no need.
Same characters.
Yeah, they'll be in there.
Just different paint jobs.
They'll be in their different styles. Yeah. So that's what they're saying. If you'd like to collect those, you can. But if you have Smash Brothers, you don't have to.
That's good.
Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Bowser, Rosalina, Donkey Kong, and Wario, and we believe that King Broly was talking about there's going to be a specific Donkey Kong version Amiibo rather than just using the Smash Brothers Amiibo. We posted some evidence up of that. Tapping an Amiibo on the gamepad lets players use that character as a game piece, as well as play on the game board themed to that classic character. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is getting a new update in March, and that update adds Amiibo support to the game. Players that tap the Toad Amiibo to the gamepad screen can enjoy a new hide-and-seek mode where pixel art toads are hidden throughout the stages. So a brand new thing to do. That's pretty cool. We saw the announcement of Project Treasure. It's coming from Katsuhiro Harada, the man behind the Tekken franchise. This is an exclusive Wii U game. It will be free to download when it comes out. you need an online connection to play it. And 4 players work together to complete varied stages, clearing traps, routing enemies, and seizing treasure. This sounds pretty cool. We don't know what it looks like yet. We just saw a quick teaser art, but 4-player online, exclusive to Wii U. Treasure traps. Sounds kind of like Gauntlet.
Scary.
Scary. Sounds like the scariest thing I've ever heard of.
Scared the hell out of me.
Mario versus Donkey Kong, Tipping Stars. That is the Nintendo Web Framework game that Nintendo showed off for the Wii U a while back. And now we found out that it is coming to the Wii U and the 3DS. And this is going to be Nintendo's first cross-buy game. It'll be available as a download code at retail or directly from the eShop. So there's no physical release except for in Japan. And as I said, it's the first cross-buy game from Nintendo. As a bonus, players who purchase the Wii U version will receive a free download code for the 3DS version and vice versa. So buy one, get the other for free. Can you give that code to somebody else? I don't see why not. There's no account system for it to be tied to on your Wii U or your 3DS. So if you get one version, you can give your friend another, is my guess. Probably Nintendo will tell you not to do that, but Metasoft is very angry about this podcast. I'm sorry, Metasoft. He's just not having a... I don't know. He's just very upset right now. It's the internet. It makes people upset. So the big things this Nintendo Direct brought about were all new 3DS related. Our friends in Europe are getting the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL. But the real shocker is North America is just getting the new 3DS XL. We are not getting the new 3DS. The new 3DS is the one that has the changeable faceplates. And as of right now, that it's not slated for release in North America.
Who cares?
Lots of people apparently. But we are getting the new...
They're wrong.
They're wrong for caring.
Well, they're going to get the gigantic one.
We are getting the gigantic one, yes.
So, who cares?
People that want the smaller one.
Who cares?
People that like the customization.
Go get a can of spray paint and spray paint it then.
Yeah, but with the new 3DS, you can take them off and put new ones on. So if you spray paint your 3DS, you can't spray paint it again.
Don't spray paint it. Get some testers model paint and hand paint it, and then you can just paint over your thing every week.
But what if people suck at art?
Well, then you'll...
Can they send it to you?
They can take pictures of it and send it to me, and I'll tell them how much
it sucks. What a nice guy. So yeah, that's not coming stateside. We're not saying officially it will never be here, but as of right now, Nintendo has no plans for it. So enjoy Europe. It comes out February 13th, and what we do get is we have 2 colors. They're basically red and black, but also available is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask New 3DS XL Edition. So it is a gold new 3DS XL with Majora's Mask on the front of it.
See, there's your customization right
But Europe's
there.
getting that as well.
Good for them.
And it's worth pointing out that it doesn't matter to you guys apparently, but it's worth pointing out that that edition does not come with the game.
Good.
But it's sold out everywhere anyway. So either people A, don't know, or B, don't care. So it's sold out everywhere. Nintendo says the new 3DS XL is extremely glossy and kind of hard to hold tight. Had way more fun with the normal one, he says. I trust Nintendo.
I don't. Why do they make the? Here's the bundle pack, no game included.
Well, they don't always do that, but they sometimes do, and I don't get it either. I really don't get it. Well, wait. You're really not going to get something else that's going on. There's also the Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate new 3DS XL edition, which does include the game.
Ooh.
Now remember, the new 3DS XL and the new 3DS both have the C-Stick on it. So that's right. That's for your camera control right there, especially for Monster Hunter. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, that bundle includes Monster Hunter 4
Fighting
Ultimate.
underwater monsters.
That comes pre-installed, and also worth pointing out, the new 3DS XL and the new 3DS do not use SD cards. They use micro SD cards, so it's a little bit different. But the one thing really worth pointing out is You're not going to believe me.
Micro SD cards don't fit inside the new 3DS. It takes micro SD. Oh,
The new 3DS XL uses the DSi or the 3DS or the 3DS XL charger. Just have 3DS and DS systems have for a long time now.
Mhm.
But the new 3DS XL in North America, I'm not sure of the case in Europe, but in North America, does not include the AC adapter.
Oh, okay.
So in other words, you could buy the system and have no way to charge it.
Unless you went out and bought a DSi or
So you could get like
an old
you could get
3DS.
one from GameStop for like $5 or something
Mad
like
Cats,
that. Or you can get Mad Cats. Yeah, if you really hate yourself, you can get Mad Cats. Sure.
Oh yeah, speaking of Mad Cats, don't they have a controller out that's like $300 now?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, for like
Or it's in
tablets
Velvet
and
or
cell
something.
phones or something. Yeah.
I was like, did I read that right? It's in Mad Cats?
You know what people want from Mad Cats? Really, really expensive stuff that doesn't work. But yes, no adapter. So some stores are providing bundles for that. I mean, Nintendo said they didn't want to raise the cost of the system, and they figured most people that are going to buy this already have some Nintendo portable system, which is true. But a lot of people are going to trade in stuff, and I don't believe GameStop lets you trade in without an adapter.
Yeah, that happened when I traded in my I guess it was my DSi. Yeah, they needed the adapter.
Yeah, I believe that's the case. So you're kind of screwed
Well,
there.
I guess if you have a friend that has like 8 various DSs.
My mom just stole one. She was like, I lost my charger. Do you have one? I was like, do I? So yeah, do yourself a favor now. If you have some GameStop credit or something like that, just go buy a charger now. And that way you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, there's your warning. Do not buy the system, take it home, and realize, uh-oh, I have no way to charge this.
It comes with a full charge, right?
Close to a full charge, probably. Yes, you will. Your $200 purchase, you'll get almost like 3 hours of use out of it. Well, this thing's done. Throw it in the garbage.
Just enough to enter your user information in your settings.
Just enough to set everything up to almost play a game. So yeah, you got the Monster Hunter version, the Majora's Mask version. In North America, you have the red and black versions, and then Europe, I don't even know. I just know you have the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL, so you have much more to choose from over there. And the new 3DS and new 3DS XL have Amiibo or have NFC technology built in, so you'll be able to scan your Amiibo, and the little like hockey puck device for traditional 3DS and traditional 3DS XL is coming out in Japan this summer, but we don't know when it's coming out stateside or in Europe. So don't plan on using Amiibo anytime soon unless you're getting the new 3DS or a new 3DS XL. Also worth pointing out, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D is a port of Xenoblade Chronicles. It is only playable on the new 3DS or the new 3DS XL, and that is coming stateside and coming to Europe. So it's pretty much a direct port of the game on the Wii. But if you missed out on that version, you can check out the portable version. No cut content as far as we know, but no like extra special features either. I think that covers just about everything. All the good stuff, all the little stuff, all the big stuff. Smash Brothers, we did. Smash Brothers on the 3DS is getting an update in February to allow it to be compatible with Amiibo, so that's on the way. Monster Hunter we did, Fire Emblem we did, Zelda we did, the new 3DSs. Yeah, that's it. So that's your Nintendo Direct. Lots of stuff coming out of there. I thought it was a very good Nintendo Direct. I was surprised to see that they're not bringing out the new 3DS here. And as I said, some people are quite upset about it. Our friend Jules Watcham is upset about it. And Tyrone Rodriguez is upset about it.
Oh, they'll just import one anyway.
Yeah, but you can't play American games on an imported system.
They'll just import other games.
Why would they do that?
Well,
maybe they want.
Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo wants me to point out that in Japan they announced a new Rhythm Heaven game for 3DS, which better come here because I love those games. But no talk of it in Europe or North America at this time. There were other little things discussed, like Kirby and Rainbow Curse, which is coming out very soon, and Etrian Mystery Dungeon, which is also coming out soon. Third-party stuff. Well, Kirby's not third-party, but third-party 3DS stuff. other stuff on the way. You can check out both press releases. Quickly mentioned in the third-party games were a lot of indie titles like Elliot Quest and Citizens of Earth and Gunman Clive 2.
Helios Quest.
The quest to eat the most disgusting pizza.
I remember Gunman Clive.
Gunman Clive 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
Kirby's a fan of Gunman Clive.
I did like it a lot.
Moon Chronicles 2, 3, and 4 are coming out soon, and those will all be on the same day.
Conan Clive?
No. And lots of other stuff.
9.
All right, that's all your crap. Oh no, I didn't talk about that. That is correct. For Hyrule Warriors, the best news, and it's really funny because I was just complaining about this like last week's show or this week before that. Hyrule Warriors is getting a Majora's Mask DLC pack, so a new adventure map and new characters, including Tingle. There he is. You'll be able to play as Tingle. So I am sold on that. I am very excited that's coming out. It's almost like they listen to me. And I understand that he's DLC makes more sense because a lot of people don't like him. But Tingle is coming, so that's very exciting. I think it's very exciting. Roth says, Roth, is that you in the IRC as well? Is this the same Roth? Roth says, I like how Flickr set is embedded here. Easy browsing. Well, you're welcome. He also says, the Metroid Prime Trilogy logo looks so Terminator. Yes, I put the embed for the Flickr set on the site for your viewing pleasure because I grabbed all the assets that Nintendo put out, every piece of art, every screenshot, every logo, and put them all into one set for you. And that's over 500 megs worth of data to check out. Over 360 photos available.
One of them's porn.
You find it. 5,700 people have gone through every single picture.
They found the porn.
Oh, they found it.
Surprised you didn't get any comments on that.
Robert Goulet. We're not going to talk about the statement Nintendo put out for the new 3DS and why it's not coming here because it's not really a statement.
More of a blurb.
Gung Ho is the company behind Puzzle and Dragons, and they explain why Nintendo is teaming with them on Puzzle and Dragons. And they said the idea for the game came from them, not from Nintendo. Gung Ho wanted to do the game. Nintendo is the best game maker on oh no, this is something else. Well, now you have that bit of information, but analysts are explaining why these two companies teaming up is such a huge deal. Sirkin Toto, CEO of Kantan Games, which is a Tokyo-based consultant agency.
Yeah, Catan, right?
Kantan. Yeah. KNT. He says Nintendo is the best game maker on consoles, while Gung Ho is the best maker on mobile. It is significant in the sense that Japan's biggest, and in my view, best game makers on console and mobile were able to close such a deal. It also means that Nintendo now acknowledges good content can actually be found on mobile, even though Shigeru Miyamoto and Mr. Iwata suggested otherwise in the past. They wouldn't let Gung Ho use their characters if they thought Puzzle and Dragons is a bad game. It turned into a brand that can be sustained over the next years, provided Gung Ho can iterate the game in ways we see right now. I disagree with some people saying that the collaboration with Japan's biggest mobile game maker means Nintendo is dipping its toe into the smartphone app market. That's why you saw Nintendo's stock go up. But they made it very clear they are not interested in multiple times in the past, and I believe it will stay that way. So he's saying it's a big deal because this is a big game maker. Nintendo's a big game maker, but this is not Nintendo making mobile games. This is Nintendo teaming with a mobile developer to bring an exclusive version of their mobile game to 3DS.
But is Gung Ho really the best maker of mobile games?
In Japan, maybe. I mean, they sold 40 million of Puzzle and Dragons. It's a huge, huge, huge success over there. I can't name another huge Japanese mobile game. I can't think of to match that. I can't think of any right now.
Sushi Quest Challenge.
Did you just make that up?
Yes, but it could.
It sounds good. It sounds like a million seller.
Yeah.
Roth says it was him. The same Roth. We are honored. Mike in Television says, I thought Iwata suggested that the undervaluation was the biggest problem with mobile content. I also thought that, Mike. He did say that. We had millions and millions and millions of people buying games for 99 cents, and that caused people in the App Store to say, If it's not 99 cents, I'm not getting it. In other words, it was so cheap.
The old Doom Michaels.
Yeah. In other words, it was so cheap, people began to expect everything to be cheap, regardless of quality and length. Very true, Mike. Mr. Iwata for sure said that, and I agree with that. North America this week's downloads, what we get? 3D Afterburner 2, Lufia, The Legend Returns on the 3DS Virtual Console. On the Wii U Virtual Console, we got Street Fighter 2010, The Final Fight. I'm going to read the explanation for this game again. I know we've done it before, but it's just so weird. Ken, Street Fighter's Ken, has retired from his glory days in the Street Fighter world, but he must return to his roots when he finds his friend is missing. Jump, climb, and fight past monstrous enemies as Ken teleports across the galaxy to set things right. And this came out on the NES. Nintendo's having a throwback sale on the Wii U and the 3DS. Going on now until February 5th. Discounts on game pairings like Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Super Mario 3D World. Buy one or both games in each pairing either way, and you'll get great savings. Loads of indie hits are on sale as well for the Super Indie Connection sale number 2. This runs until January 29th. Qualify to receive 60% off any of the other participating games. So big savings. Also price reductions, permanent price reductions on lots of LEGO games. LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham for Wii U. The LEGO Movie video game for Wii U. LEGO The Hobbit for Wii U. LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham for 3DS. And then the non-LEGO game Soccer Up 3D. And no, I'm not telling Dude because he'll get angry. He likes those games. But, SC Secure says, I'd better dress as Tingle when playing in Tingle DLC. That'd be a hell of a sight, and you would regret saying it. Also new this week, Electronic Superjoy, Groove City, Family Tennis SP, U Wordsmith, Asterix, The Mansions of the Gods, Best of Mahjong, Soccer Up Online, Space Lift Danger Panic. Dan, do you know anything about that game? Quell Memento, and WRC official game of the FIA World Rally Championship. Full and demo versions. I don't know what any of that means.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Sir Shandy says, I don't think I've ever seen Tingle cosplay. Well, email me, Sir Shandy. I can send you some stuff. Mark Tim says, hello, Romy Cowboy. Hello. No, wait. He says, hello, I'm Romy Cowboy. So this is him being me.
Oh.
I keep snacks in my beard. Nothing like a pretzel with a stray hair on it. So much for reading first comments on podcasts. Huh? What? There's nothing wrong with that. I seriously have nothing to say on this matter. Read the comment below instead. You're funny, Mark Tim. Guy Bonds has the second comment, and he says, I'm only reading it because Mark Tim told me to. Such a screaming deal on Super Mario Galaxy 2, especially if you haven't played it like me. Please, Iwata, let there be a steady release of new Wii Virtual Console games. Even just one a week would please my Wii well enough. Nintendo has not played that game, so it's a mystery to everyone right now. Oh boy, it's NPD time.
Oh, no.
We have January 2014 and full year top 10.
Ooh,
Wait,
So
it's going to be tricky.
you mean December 2014?
I'm sorry, yes, December 2014 and full year.
All right.
So your December top 10.
Super Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers is 1, 2, 3, the number 4th entry on the list.
GTA 5.
GTA 5
Are
is
we
number
doing
2.
Just for the month or for the year?
This is just a month right now.
And GTA 5 was on it for the month?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because it had that.
PS4 and Xbox
Yeah.
One came out, yeah.
Assassin's Creed Unity. No.
No, just making sure.
Modern Warfare.
I mean,
Call of Duty
Advanced Warfare.
yes, is number 1.
Oh wait, it still came in number 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
But pales in comparison to previous entries in the
Right.
franchise.
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes, is number 6.
Hmm.
I'm very surprised you haven't said one of them.
Of Destiny.
Destiny is number 9. All right, so let me help you out here. Number 3 is a sports game. Number 5 is a sports game.
We got
And number 10 is a sports game.
Madden.
Madden, yes, that's number 3.
NCAA basketball.
Not NCAA.
football.
Not NCAA.
NBA
Yes.
Jams.
Close enough. Yes, that's number 5. And then number 10 is a sports game you didn't get.
FIFA.
Yes, FIFA. All right, all sports games out of the way. You're just missing number 7 and number 8. Both done by the same publisher, actually. That's funny.
Is there a Skylanders on there?
No Skylanders.
Lego.
No Lego. Same publisher. One franchise started the Wii generation, and one franchise started out on PC. Same publisher. And developer. Same pub, Deb. One is in its 4th installment. And the other one comes out yearly and has for quite a while now.
It's not Just Dance, is it?
Just Dance 2015, yes. So now you're just missing the other one. 4th installment, same publisher as Just Dance. Started out on PC.
So it's a Ubisoft
Yes,
game?
it's a Ubisoft game.
Daggone, what is it?
This new one's out on PS4, Xbox 3, or Xbox One.
Far Cry 4?
Far Cry 4. There you go. You guys cleaned up pretty quickly on that one.
Yeah.
All right, your top 10 for the 2014 year.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, probably going to include a lot of the same.
Yes.
All right. How many of them are repeats?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them are repeats.
So there's 2.
So would you like to just guess the 2 that aren't repeats?
Was it the Assassin's Creed?
No. So ones that aren't ones that are repeats. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is number 1. Madden NFL 15 is number 2. Destiny is number 3. Grand Theft Auto 5 is number 4. Minecraft is number 5. Smash Brothers is number 6. NBA 2K15 is number 7. Then there's one you didn't guess. Then FIFA. Then there's one you didn't guess.
So 8 and 10.
Yes.
Is Mario Kart on there?
No Mario Kart.
Legend of Zelda.
No. One is from the publisher we were just talking about.
But it's not Assassin's Creed.
It is not Assassin's Creed.
Harbor Dogs.
Yes, Watch Dogs is number 8. Very good. And number 10 is no, it is. It's part of a franchise that you mentioned for the other top 10 games.
Call of Duty.
Yes, Call of Duty Ghosts is number 10. Man, you guys did that very quickly. I'm proud.
Yeah, well, it's the same games every damn month.
20% jump in hardware this month. Year.
It's a good thing game developers are so predictable.
Total sales in 2014 were, this is for just the US, 13.1 billion. This is up 1% over last year. But the important thing to note is this doesn't include any digital sales.
When you're getting into the billions, 1% is a nice increase.
Yeah, right.
When you're talking billions of dollars.
But yeah, like I said, that doesn't include anything sold digitally. So there's more than that. Software down 13%. Accessories rose 5%. December was down 1% compared to last year. And it was 3.25 billion this year. Hardware dropped 4%. Software declined 2%. Accessories went up 8%. And Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire would have made the top 10 software list for the month if they were ranked on a SKU basis, but they're not. Blah, blah, blah. We have more on MPD in a second, but I'll read your comments first. First comment comes from XC Warrior, and he says Call of Duty ×2, Madden, an FPS, GTA, an NBA game, FIFA make up the majority of the top 10. Just goes to show how the average video game players buy about 5 games a year. And then there's the rest of us, the 5% super vocal minority. Really say the majority of people never really branch out and try new games. Yeah.
Yeah, video games are stupid.
All right, so here's Nintendo's official PR for December. Nintendo says the Wii U closes 2014 with its biggest month of sales in its entire history.
What?
So December 2014 was Wii U's best month ever in the United States. This helped total hardware and software sales in 2014 to increase more than 29% hardware and 75% software. So much bigger software and a quarter bigger hardware. 3DS also had a strong December, including its largest month ever for first-party software sales. This is fueled by Smash Brothers, which has already surpassed 2 million, and that's physical and digital. In a little more than 3 months, they say. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire combined to sell 2.6 million units in its first 6 weeks. Other highlights. Wii U, Mario Kart 8, and Smash Brothers sold. All right, so Mario Kart 8 sold 1.7 million units so far, and Smash Brothers sold 1.3 million units so far. Now remember, that's on the Wii U, and it's just the U.S. Total sales of Amiibo figurines in 2014, just for the U.S., are at roughly 2.6 million units sold. So Amiibo is a huge hit.
When NPD numbers, like, does that count as like accessories?
Yeah, that's why accessories took a nice jump. Yeah, so that and Amiibo just came out a couple months ago. 2.6 million Amiibo sold in the United States alone. In 2014, 16 3DS titles sold at least 250,000 units. Of those titles, 8 sold more than 500,000 units, and 3 sold over 1 million units. In 2014, the top 15 best-selling handheld titles were all released on the 3DS.
There's no other handheld system.
There's the Vita.
Yeah.
I have a Vita. I have a Vita.
Did Vita release any games this year?
Yes.
Name
That's
one.
terrible. Oh man, that's bad. I can't think of one. No, I can. I just need to take time. Killzone.
Oh.
Killzone. I forget what it's called after that. That was this year, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they had a sports game on the Vita this year.
Yeah, they
right?
probably did.
There was that
Little Big Planet something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Little Big Planet Vita.
Leapfrog.
Oh, Tearaway. Was that this year? Tearaway? Huh?
Leapfrog. That counts as a handheld
Yes.
system.
Counting Vita and Leapfrog. Nintendo says their momentum carries on in 2015 with the launches of Splatoon, Yoshi's Woolly World, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, Codenamed Steam, Mario Party 10, the new 3DS XL, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and much more.
Developers.
So lots of good stuff coming. So congratulations to Nintendo on grabbing your best Wii U sales month in North America ever. Casey44 says, this is great to hear. It's the best system out at the moment, and I own a PS4, but Wii U has so many great exclusives. This pleases my numbers. And our final top story involves Collectible Badge Center, which is a game on the 3DS in Japan from Nintendo. It is a free download, and basically what it is a grab machine, you know, like an arcade or claw machine, yeah. But you grab collectible badges out of it based on Nintendo franchises, so Zelda, Mario, Metroid, all those stuff, and Nintendo updates it regularly with new content. And there's practice machines and real machines, and you can only play the real machines so many times because you need like coins to play it, and you can spend real life money to get more coins, or you can wait. That's my understanding, anyway.
Wait, are these like actual machines in the streets, or
no?
It's a game.
Like in the game, there is a practice machine and then a real machine because it uses real money.
No, I don't like that.
Well, you don't have to do it. But Japan likes it. The game came out on December 17th. It's a free download. Oh, man. Nintendo, everybody's telling me Tearaway was 2013. Little Big Planet was 2013. And Killzone was 2013. Really?
Yeah,
where was I in 2014?
The Vita didn't have any releases.
No, it had
this year.
stuff.
There was that port of Borderlands 2.
Yeah, there you go. That was just a few months ago. So this game came out December 17th, and since then, over 1 million people have played it. That's over 1 million unique players. So that's quite the success. And this information came from an update to the app. And that update also detailed what some players are doing in the game. Nintendo says that one customer has collected over 100 Isabelle badges. Isabelle from Animal Crossing New Leaf. So that one character is obsessed with Isabelle. One customer only collects badges that look like money or coins. Why? I don't know. One customer is really, really good on the practice machines, but sucks with the real ones. In celebration of the 1 million unique players, you get 2 free plays on the real machines. And there's an update/patch coming for this game in March. Will we ever see it here? I hope so, because claw machines are my favorite. But we shall see. But over 1 million, I think it's not hard to suspect that, or hard to expect that the game will come out here. G-Man Sir says, this seems interesting. North American version when? By the way, Anita Hug and Kiss. That's what it says. I always, we know it as Amanda Hug and Kiss, but
Yeah. It would have been better if he said, by the way.
but he did. That's what I said.
Or what was the other one?
Seymour Butts.
Seymour Butts is one of them. That's true.
I'm a stupid moron with an ugly face and a big butt, and
My butt smells,
and
I
I
like to kiss my own butt. Somebody on Twitter, somebody retweeted something on Twitter yesterday, and the user's name was Joey Jojo Jr. Shabadoo. All right. That's your top stories. What'd you guys play this week? You play anything, Kirby?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you play? Oh, no.
Well, since since Dew brought it up on the podcast, I also started playing Skyward Sword again.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm in the Fire Temple now.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Feels good to get back.
I don't know if I mentioned this. I stopped playing. I don't know, just because the part where you're with the robot,
Yes.
and you got to like protect him as you make your way to the entrance of the temple.
But everybody loves escort missions.
Well, I don't care for them personally, but
you got past it.
yeah, it only took me like a couple of tries. It was annoying, but brief.
It's one of those things, it happens. You get stuck at a part in the game and you just can't get past it, and then you come back to it later and you're like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, and I was afraid that since it's been a while, I think the game said I hadn't played it since like March of 2013.
But the important part is you came back.
Yeah, and I was afraid that since so much time had passed, that I don't know, that I would have trouble like remembering
The controls and stuff.
Yeah,
like
remembering
where you were,
controls,
like, what you
everything.
had to do, yeah.
objectives and all that. But
Well, at least you remember you were guiding that guy, you're
Yeah.
protecting that guy, so that gives you a nice path of where you need to go.
yeah, and it really didn't take me that long to get back into.
Yeah. Well, yeah, on the screen, I don't know if you took it away or not, but you can have like the guide for the controller that tells you what's what. I know you can minimize that or get rid of it pretty much completely, but
Yeah,
it's there to help you. Well, congratulations on getting back to that.
thanks. So hopefully I will be able to finish the game up.
Next year.
Hopefully within the next month. So
You play anything else?
yeah, I actually downloaded that WWE Immortals.
Oh, Immortals?
game.
I was going to download that this weekend. How is it?
It's okay. I don't have a lot of experience with fighting games on
Touchscreens?
on touchscreens, but I don't know. It's okay.
Mortal
I
Kombat,
guess.
but with WWE characters. It doesn't get the same polish that those games do.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, because it's
And-
mobile, but...
And
Did you hear about this game?
Yeah. I
it's-
think I did, but I don't really know too
It
much.
is literally the same team that makes Mortal Kombat
I
has
think I
made a
remember
mobile
you
game.
telling me
Yeah,
about this a few weeks
another
with
ago.
realm.
WWE characters, but they're like in very similar styles to Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah,
So,
they're all
everybody's
like
got like
superheroes.
Who's
makeovers.
Scorpion?
I don't know. I haven't played it.
Oh.
Roman Reigns is a Roman. I know that.
Yeah, he's like a centurion.
Paige looks awesome. What is she, like a
She's
dark
dark
like
sorceress.
magician or something? She's got like a crow. 2 or something.
Oh, yeah,
I saw the official artwork, and she's got like a crow. Well, she's like holding a crow, or it's on her shoulder or something.
yeah, she's got like an attack, some move where like I don't know, a flock of ravens flies around or something.
Big Show is like
he's a giant.
He's a giant man. John Cena's a real weird one. He's kind of like the Flash or something. He's like super fast, and like his special move like calls in his like Hummer to run people over.
Yeah,
and he tells people you can't see me, and then it drives over them.
Trish Stratus is in it, and she looks pretty much like Emma Frost from the X-Men.
Bree and Nikki are kind of like Melina and Katana, from my understanding. Same type of thing.
Yeah, actually they've got like multiple versions of like the same wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
That I guess you unlock as you keep playing. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's kind of disappointing is I actually thought the roster would be a little bigger.
Yeah, I think they're going to release more as time goes on, which is what they did with their card game too.
Because yeah, so far it's just been my team fighting against themselves.
Yeah, as far my understanding is, there's more to come. There'll be updates every couple of weeks or something like that. So, because they're still updating the card game, which has been out for a while, and actually people really enjoy that game. But they put out a lot of new stuff for it. Yeah, I gotta get that.
And yeah, it's free, so I can't complain too much.
Exactly. Anything else, or that's it?
I think that's about it.
Lou,
Hi.
have you played anything?
I've been playing Minecraft. A little bit of Minecraft, Lover's Paradise.
Yeah, by yourself.
Digging out mines. Yeah, well, there was some sheep and stuff.
Why don't you want me in Lover's Paradise?
Oh, why aren't you awake when I'm playing?
Well, now you're on vacation, so I will be.
Yeah. And I've been playing some more Destiny. I got a new friend, little kid I was playing with.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
We did some strikes together, and he sent me a friend request, and now I'm his friend. He's probably like 12 years old.
Can't wait for the day his mom and dad find out that he's playing with a 31-year-old man.
No, I'm 33.
What? Really?
Yeah, I mean, same age as you.
I thought I was 31.
Well,
I'm not 31?
You did not think that.
I really did, yeah. I'm 32, really?
yeah.
Oh, God. Well, anyway, that makes it even better. 33-year-old man.
And then he was asking me all sorts of questions. He was like,
what happens when I kiss a girl?
No, it was all this. How often do you do the knife floss twice?
I don't have any friends.
I do them all the time. How many legendary weapons do you have?
Do you actually have that speech impediment?
No, but so that's how I imagine him talking.
Oh, man, that's funny.
I have lots of legendary weapons.
Does your daddy hit you too?
I have to go to school.
Yeah, right. I can't play. I have to go to school now. That's funny. I'm glad you made a new friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I was better than him too. Yeah.
I'm so much better than that 12-year-old. Are you playing anything else with little kids?
No.
No, it's
Well, nothing we can talk about here.
right. Not video games. I don't know what I've been playing. I don't think I really played anything this week because I was so busy.
You played all sorts of stuff.
Well, it was a very busy week to begin with.
You were playing,
and then the Nintendo Direct came around. I haven't.
You were playing well, no, you finished that last week. Your Call of Duty, right?
Yeah,
you finished it.
I really don't think I've played anything this week. I wanted to.
You didn't do any Far Cry?
No, haven't started it.
Michael's,
I told him, hey, let me know when you play. And 2 days ago, he said, I
awful.
finished it. And I was like, what the hell? He's like, but I'll play it again. And I believed him because he does that all the time.
He does do that.
Oh, by the way, he started playing the Swapper. He took my recommendation, and he really likes it. He texted me and said, Daddy likes. So, I wanted to play more Transistor. That's what I've been playing, but I didn't play this week. Nothing wrong with you. No, I didn't play anything. Oh, that's a lie. I played stuff on my phone. That stuff doesn't count. On my phone, I've been playing.
You're not really a gamer.
Scrabble Picks. It's free, and it's kind of like Scrabble, but I don't know how to describe it. You get words and pictures, and there's a picture, and you have to figure out what the word is for the picture.
I get words.
So, like, it looks like that. Looks like this.
It looks scrappy.
And you touch a picture. So, like, there's that picture. What's that? A tent, I guess?
A mountain.
Well, it's 4 letters long. So I'm going to guess it's tent.
Peak.
T-E. Or it could be peak. We'll try 10. It was 10.
I'm thinking outside the box.
Yes.
Put
So
two
that's what
things
I've
in
been
the
playing when I had some time. Roth Sothi says, the swapper is good. It is good. Yeah, all right. I recommend it. All right, let's do a question. Question. Super Gamer Man says, hey, Raw Meat and others who may or may not be on the podcast at this moment. I don't really post much, so you may not have heard from me.
Good. Next question.
I just want to say that I never missed an episode since I've been introduced to the show back in 2011 before the 3DS came out. Wow. I'm sorry to say that I will miss the next 10 or 11 episodes at least because I am about to have my world turned upside down. I enlisted in the Army, and I'm going to have one of the coolest jobs I could ever dream of, dealing with computers. I leave for basic training early October, so I will unfortunately miss out on the Smash Brothers launch and all the other great games coming out before the holidays. Oh, well, at least I'll have a lot to catch up on, right? This is easily going to be one of the biggest steps and decisions of my life to date. So here's my question. Get ready. What are some of the big steps you guys have taken in your lives that you are obviously comfortable with sharing? Well, I told mine, selling a whole bunch of stuff to keep GoNintendo going. That was a big decision, and it worked out. And also deciding to start my own site. That worked out, too. I guess looking for a house and getting screwed over twice and ending up here, but I like it here, so that worked out. Just had to spend money to get here, which did not work out. I mean, proposing to Mom Brain was a big step, but we've done no planning since then, so it's not really big. I mean, we've been together forever, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, you're already
married.
She's your common law wife.
What about you guys? You bought a house.
Yeah,
that's a big step.
I'm not getting screwed over while buying my house.
Yeah, that's good. You got your first place too, not a house, but
Yep, and
you
then,
are somewhere.
Yeah, and then I guess getting rid of my old car and
Oh, that's right.
Getting a new one and
cars.
Making regular payments on that again.
Somebody's gonna have to make a big step with their car soon, I think.
No, my car's fine.
Everything's fine, just fine.
Everything's fine.
What other big steps? I think those are good ones. I think we did all the important ones. I love you guys, and I hope you never let go of the podcast. I enjoy it dearly. Just Raw Meat alone knows how to really brighten someone's day with so much optimism. Wish me luck on my new journey. Well, it's a little late, but good luck.
Good luck.
And I will miss you. You are almost like family, and I could write letters. And if I could write letters to you, I would, because that's all we have at basic training. Well, we got to it a little late, but hopefully, how long does basic training last? You know that
Didn't
stuff.
you say he was going to miss like 10 weeks?
He said 10 or 11 episodes, so that's
that was October. That's
almost 3 months.
Yeah, so
maybe he's out now.
Yeah,
congratulations! You did it, Super. You're out. You did it. That's great. There's your question. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We can do another one. We got time for
8,
another.
9,
No music.
10, 11, 12, 14. Well,
no music.
I mean,
do
we have
another
time,
question.
but I don't want to.
Do another one. Come on.
Come on, you big baby.
All right, we'll do one more.
Come on.
Please.
We'll do one more. As soon as I find.
Please.
If you keep whining like that, we're not going to do another one.
Turn this car right on.
All right, next one is from Little King's Wii. He says, "Hello, podcast people. After playing such a bad joke of a game called The Letter this week."
The Letter.
Period.
Was that a game?
The Letter is a game.
Okay.
He says, "I wish I never even played it, but I was curious about it. I was wondering, of all the games you've played, which one was the least fun any of you had playing?" Man, I played.
You played some crap.
Yeah.
One that made me more.
Clone and Clyde.
One that made me more angry than any other. I don't remember the name of it. It had a dog. It was on a GameCube and a PS2. It was like a cop with a dog. I want to say it was a sequel.
What was it? Dead to Rights?
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Didn't you like turn into a dog? It was a lot of bullet time going on in that game.
Let me look it up.
I know Dead to Rights had a lot of bullet time effects.
Are you sure?
I think so. I
just remember the box art.
Yeah, I remember there was a box art. It was for original Xbox too.
Was there a sequel though?
I seem to remember a sequel too.
Original Xbox had a lot of crap games.
Oh yeah.
Bloodwake, Mad Dash. That Circus Maximus game was real bad.
All right, there was Dead to Rights 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Dead to Rights 2 has the dog on the front.
But there wasn't a dog in the first one?
I don't remember. One of the Dead to Rights games, I played it, and it sucked so bad. I was so angry that at the end of the same day of buying it, this was when you could take stuff back to GameStop, no questions asked. I gave it to them. I took it back, and I said, I'd never want to see this game again. It made me so angry. I hated that game. I don't remember why I hated it. Probably feel different now. But, man, it made me so angry. And I know Dew really hated it, too. I know that's not saying much because Dew hates a lot of stuff. But him and I were like, man, what a piece of garbage.
I had that one. I borrowed a game from you, Raw Meat, that I thought was going to be like really cool, and it was horrible. And I still have it. I haven't returned it yet.
What is it?
That Legendary, the box.
Oh yes, that's right. That was published by a
garbage.
company that's not around anymore, I think.
I was like, oh, cool! You get to fight griffins and hydras, and it's gonna be so awesome. And it was so bad. I was like, this is horrible. It was just sitting on my game shelf.
Well, you could have kept it forever, and I would have never remembered. Sir Shandy makes a good point. He says, what about deciding to get a cat? That was a big step. Yeah, you're right. The worst step in my life.
Wait, was that even your decision?
Well, I said I was okay with getting a cat, but I didn't pick the cat.
Yeah, that was the mistake.
What other games were
really, really bad games? It's not often I play a game that I think is so terrible that I can't play, but Dead to Rights comes to mind right away.
Yeah. Most of the ones that are that I'm thinking of are from like the Super Nintendo era, and
I've done a lot with mobile games.
Oh yeah,
like because they're free, so I'll download it, give it a try, and I'm like, oh no, this is terrible. But I don't play them long enough for them to stick in my head. What Super Nintendo games do you not like?
The Adventures of Dr. Franken. I actually asked for this game for my birthday, or I think, and
worst birthday ever.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Oh, I got one. This is for PC. Remember? And I tried to play it at your house, that Starship Troopers game.
Ah, yes.
And I was like, oh, it's gonna be so good. It's Starship Troopers. And I was like, this game's I couldn't even get past the first stage.
I don't think anybody has said, this is going to be so good. It's Starship Troopers.
Shut up. One day. I don't understand how they can make it bad. Like, it's such a great concept.
You played a lot of it, too. You played a lot.
Because I really tried. I really wanted it to be good. And
I remember things like running way too fast and, like, explosions were way too big. And,
yeah, and, like, you couldn't kill the bugs like at all, like with your normal gun, the one that they start you with, like was completely useless.
Yeah, it was a bad game. That's a good point, man. I remember that vividly now that you bring it up, but I forgot all about it.
Trying. I just it made me so mad.
All right, that's our games. We gave you some. I was going to say good ones, but we gave you some bad ones.
We gave you some bad ones.
Oh no, what did I do? Instead of opening the wiki page for Dead to Rights on a different page, I just opened it on top of your question. I don't know if you had more to say. Give me a second. Low Kingsway. Nope, that's all I said. All right, there's our games. There's our terrible games. All right, that's it. We're done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Next week, Mom Brain will be back, so we'll have music and all that jazz. And I guess that's it. We'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. We're gonna be on Saturday next week.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
So anybody in the IRC care to tell me
Mhm.
what's going on with what was going on with Metasov. I believe, now I'm not sure, but I don't think Metasov will be talking like that. I'm guessing that it was.
Did he get hacked?
Oh, what's that other guy's name? The guy that hates the podcast.
Cedar?
Cedar, yeah. I'm guessing it was Cedar just on his name because you don't have to do it. All you do is type in a name and that's it.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing.
No.
Cedar.
We really had Reggie here last week, and
Oh well, yeah, that was
Mr.
true.
Yamamoto.
That was true. Yeah. Mr. Yamamoto, the dead former president.
Whoa.
Yamauchi Yamamoto. The voice of
Mr.
Dr.
Roboto.
The
Yeah.
voice of Dr. Eggman, the
forgot
Japanese
about
voice of Dr.
Cedar.
Eggman, died today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was 89 years old. He'd been the voice of Dr. Eggman since Sonic Adventure, so he was doing it a while. Since Eggman had the voice in games, I guess.
Bread and butter. That
That's
was
right.
his noodles and
Liver.
water.
Dog Island NYPD. I don't know what that means, SC Sekiro, but I like it. Dog Island NYPD. No. I mean, there were evil things going on in Dog Island, but nothing like like homicides or anything. I remember you.
One of these is mine.
I know.
One without the disc.
I remember you swabbing the poop decks a lot.
Yeah. I catch a lot of bugs.
Remember the music being really good.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Kerbals. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad to hear that, T27 Duck. I told you John was good for it. Have a safe trip on the train, Kerbals.
Yeah. Nah, not Dog
Yeah, I
Island.
love the Dog Island.
Catch fish. Bark at stuff.
Search caves.
It's like doing all sorts of stuff that I like to do in real life. Catching bugs, barking at things. You get to lie down. You get
Wear things.
Yeah, you get go in the desert and get hot and drink water.
What more could you
You
want?
get to pick flowers. You get to I got to bark at a Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton. Just like I do in real life.
That's what I'm spending my time off doing. Oh, Mysticoy says, "Hey, I'm here. Don't go." Mysticoy, I'm sorry. The show's over. We're ending in 27 seconds. If you got something to say it now. Make it good.
He doesn't have anything good to
Well,
say.
from the delay to when he actually hears me, ask him that too when we're leaving.
That joke's on him.
Go on, Mysticoy. You got 10 seconds. Oh, it's over.
You blew it.
Well, Mysticoy, thanks for joining for a couple minutes. Or a couple, not even, for a minute. That's not very nice.
I keep telling people I'm not a very nice person.
All right, guys, that's it. Show's done exporting. We're all done here. Thanks for watching and listening. Have a wonderful weekend. Mr. Coy says, I love you!
You did it!
You did it, Mr. Coy. All right, we're ending on that. Goodbye, everybody.